out of this one. We've got some familiar faces. I love seeing familiar faces.
To be very honest, Kai, I do too. And I think we're both looking at the same one right now. The very next game we have is MPGame versus Swiftfox, otherwise known as Swiftfox-Dash, the loser of which will go on the lower side of bracket to play Rat Baby for an opportunity out of these summer qualifiers. And Kai, I already know what you're gonna say. MPGame? That's so crazy. They're that one Valentine player that we all know and love. And Kai, you're correct.
Yes, of course, the famed Mrs. Goodbar player. One of my favorites. It does not get more Coke Classic than MPGame and Swiftfox. I mean, pretty much, you look back into history and you're seeing those names pop up again and again. Right? Let's see how this round start goes. I stole your thing.
You did steal my thing. Immediate up back is the very, very expected start there from MPGame. Swiftfox immediately taking that opportunity to also up back and start the bullet hell to end all ages. Okay. A lot of combat work here.
Couldn't even wait 10 seconds to do the TJ.
Had to immediately raw tag in with Sarabella and just say, oh, no, we close combating? Okay. I got something for that.
If you've ever seen Swiftfox at tournament, he actually macros the tag button to a large red button that he keeps to his right so he can just slam it. Raw tag! Really no clean hits. This has all been neutral for almost 30 skull seconds. Running up and just dynamo.
Okay.
The anti-bomb has the star background.
Wait, what? When did that happen? When was
That's
that
so
added?
sick! That's so sick! Oh my god!
I've never seen that before. Did you know that, Kai?
I didn't know that before just now.
That must have been an update. That must have been like one of those bug updates that they just added. Oh my god, it was beautiful though. In
You
any
snuck
case,
that in,
right
you
now,
sons of guns.
Fukawa doing amazing things right now. Getting a lot of pressure off on and just interrupting
Still no
all
dead
of
characters.
Swiftfox
We're halfway
startup.
through this match.
Yeah, very, very strong game in showing right now. Okay, fantastic pressure. Once again from MPGame. Swiftfox looking very unhealthy right now. Needs to get someone
Can somebody kill
down.
a character? Please?
Someone commit, please, in some way, shape, or form.
Even
Oh, man,
George has the
those
star
bombs.
background.
Oh my god. Okay,
It's not
that's
just Lenny.
cute as heck. It's so cute. That's my new
Finally,
favorite
dead
skin
character.
now, by the way. Yeah.
Yep, TJ losing that Bella, and now Swiftfox-Dash's Peacock getting beat up. This can be death if you just spend the meter and don't drop it. Meow, 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 meow.
MPGame moving up 1-0 over Swiftfox-Dash, and let me just say, Swiftfox-Dash may not have won that match, but he won both of our hearts here, Kai. That
Yes.
palette choice was so
That
good.
palette
I
is so
didn't
sick.
know that.
What a
Oh my
trick!
God.
What's a twist?
It looks so. I feel bad because honestly, Swiftfox played very well there, but I was so taken aback by that bomb change that I completely lost focus of some of the other projectile work that they did, and it unfortunately didn't ultimately matter because MPGame was able to get in there. I think Swiftfox is going to keep that same duo team they always run, and I think we're really just going to see immediately palette check.
We're going to the classic, pal. We can't mess around with all these crazy effects.
We don't
black and
trust
purple
these
around
new
these
skins.
parts.
We don't trust these new skins. Yeah, we just gotta go with what we know.
Ooh, very nice. Did we just rolling? How does she know rolling? Are you saying she was rolling before Annie was rolling?
The original rolling. The original.
Can't believe this.
Very nice pressure here by Valentine. Okay. Just kind of wait.
Excellent
when
combo.
Undizzy triggers.
And we're gonna spend. Blast them. There they are. Blast them.
Robo's damage at every ratio is so surprising to me for one bar.
Ooh, okay. Falls out the combo. Oh, miscalculation on the distance.
Press.
Yep, MPGame gonna eat some pain there. Oh, regular throw does not work.
Okay.
Now, there you go, command throw. When you're Bella, you always command throw. You just do it.
Nice to go ahead and catch
Finishing the
it.
play.
And perfect right here. Yeah.
And it's solo Bella versus a duo. Let's see how it goes. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Fake
Just
out!
was dashing back. Was
Look at
dashing
the hands. Look at the
unfortunately
hands.
back. Got
Watch
even
your
though.
feet.
Yeah. The Skullgirls Classic, if I were. Okay. Good Titan Knuckle. Immediate. Very, very nice. It's not going to kill. Yeah, that will, though.
Reach out. Very good hit. And he's sitting on tons of meter here. I think you can go in level 3 and kill right here. Does it? Oh, goes to the reset. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? There's the hit at level 3. You could have just level 3. You could have literally just level 3 the moment you hit the ground, MPGame. You still got it, though. So, what do you know, who's counting? Who's counting?
Who's counting? I mean, besides me, who's literally counting MPGame, moving up 2-0 over Swiftfox-Dash. One more game will secure MPGame a spot on the qualifier for next week right now. So I guess, Kai, we're all counting here.
I gotta say, MPGame playing so good. Swiftfox-Dash is Swiftfox-Dash has been essentially a world champion, if you will, right? He's won Combo Breaker before over Sonic Fox. This is not a player that's like, well, you know, he's pretty good. It's pretty good. You know, it's whatever. No, Swiftfox-Dash is damn good. And for MPGame to go up 2-0 against Swiftfox-Dash, that's crazy. MPGame's playing out of their mind right now.
Absolutely insane play really there from the Valentine. And it really just came down to Swiftfox not necessarily being able to answer for every single for every single Valentine reset there.
Yeah, we're getting old. It's okay.
Very, very, very old. Very, very old, unfortunately. But I still think Swiftfox-Dash can take this. In fact, I'm rooting for you, TJ. Let's go. Let's do this thing. Come on. I know if there was anybody in this tournament that I knew was going to make a comeback, besides the kill stage, it would be Swiftfox-Dash.
You're right. And what's funny is I don't even humor the question, what could Swiftfox do to adjust? Swiftfox isn't going to adjust. Swiftfox is going to play the same duo Swiftfox always plays. There's no adjustment. You got to adjust your hands, I guess.
The adjustment is becoming more Swiftfox-like.
Getting swifter, yes.
That's... yeah. Yes, Kai. Yes. That was beautiful, by the way. that was a good one. You got me there.
So I honestly think, though, in all seriousness, the adjustment that needs to be made is possibly a little bit more willingness to call lock and load at neutral. I know that TJ Swiftfox is very aware of how to use the assist quite well, but right now I feel like maybe a bit too stingy with it.
I can totally understand where I think TJ's a little bit concerned about using his assist. What I'm seeing is just a lot of very defensive play ultimately. I don't think he needs to call lock and load more. I think he just needs to be a little bit more versatile with some of these bullet patterns that we're seeing coming out ultimately, to be very honest with you. Because ultimately, Peacock is just going in entirely too much when she should really be sticking back, and then that's something that Swiftfox really struggles with, is when to approach and when to just sit back.
And we're certainly seeing a lot of assist calls right now, and this is the kind of zoning game you think to see, but already back to the wall, trying to get out of there, but it's just so tough. Now Val's in. Right, so back out, very nice. Back to neutral, and guess they hit it at distance, converting. Excellent, that's what Swiftfox needed. Nice little reset. Fake cross under. Oh, wow, the drop?
Very nice punish there.
Yeah, no kidding. Now we're just getting Robo hit, and Robo's going to be even less equipped to deal with this.
Yeah, Swift really wants to get MPGame out and down right now. He's racking up all this free health. Beautiful. Yes, punish that to the maximum of the ability. Valentine soaks up a lot of that, but You know what? Honestly, Swiftfox doesn't mind at all. Yeah, just
wow.
It's right there, wins for it.
Character, right back to back. Now MPGame is really on the back foot.
Very nice defense here.
Oh, no!
That was so unfortunate.
Peacock ate the bomb.
You know the worst part of all of that there? Oh, very, very nice.
Oh! Oh! Armor!
Okay. And punishes right there for the kill. See, this is exactly what I was talking about, and I don't know how closely...
Yo, John Cat! John Cat back over.
John Cat was beautiful. I did see that. That must have been from the very last lock and load that moved her off screen. What I was saying is that's exactly what I wanted to see there, and that's exactly what we saw, was that I don't know how closely the people at home were watching, but some of those variations inside that pattern made it significantly harder for MPGame to get in. The placement specifically with Peacock so that she was just out of that bypass range really proved very important here from Swiftfox, and I think that was the big ultimate adjustment that we needed to see there. It's really, really always a treasure being able to see Swiftfox, because Swiftfox is one of those players that can go and just straight up get demolished or something like that in one match and immediately turn it around to straight reverse 3-0, and I believe that's the start of what we're starting to see here with this momentum, Kai.
Yeah, and I think just the variation, picking up the cleanness of play, so leaning forward in your chair, if you will, I think is perhaps what happens to Swiftfox there. Is okay, wait, what do I need to do? I've done this a million times. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, no, back to basics. Do the thing I know how to do it well, right? And I think that's obviously what every player anywhere needs to do to win, but Swiftfox-Dash is one of those players that can be a little bit off the mark and then regain it quite quickly. I think that's one of Swiftfox's strengths, right? You don't see Swiftfox change characters, change assists, change configuration. That's extremely rare, if ever seen from them. So the fact that Swiftfox would be able to change the mental game is always very important, and you see it time and time again. I think MPGame needs to go all out, extreme aggression, no regard for safety, and clean this one up. Because if you can deal with Peacock, you are making this a lot easier on yourself.
I'm definitely actually inclined to agree with you there, Kai. MPGame was able to very, very aggressively take the first 2 rounds inside of the specific set, specifically because their Valentine play was so incredibly aggressive against Swiftfox-Dash, and they were able to get in very easily against some of the exact same patterns. Switching the patterns was a very slight adjustment on Swiftfox-Dash, but it changed up the game enough that the same approach methods that MPGame was using before with Valentine will not work moving forward. I really think that if MPGame uses other aspects of their team to try to approach against TJ, we may see a little bit more of success, but I don't know if Valentine is necessarily going to be the right answer for what they need to do on this point here.
As MPGame, I might consider a switch of an assist as one possible option, right? I mean, that's something you'll see at every level of play, right? Every level of play, if you're playing with multiple characters, your assist is normally based on the predisposed plan you already have, and that's what we see from MPGame most time. But a difference of assist might be worth it here just to be a counter against the game plan Swiftfox is running.
And if we're able to see Robo come out instead, I think Robo does a really good job against Peacock, specifically in range and everything here. I think we would see more success and a lot less health loss than we do ultimately with Valentine right now. And you can just see how that Peacock is chunking away at that Robo when she's out there on assist. It's crazy to think Robo's only eaten 1 projectile this entire time.
Right.
Okay.
And Robo HP definitely doing a lot of work to counter lock and load, but lock and load doing the job of eating the hits ahead of time.
Exactly. See, ultimately just eating up health. It's so unfortunate because, gosh, Swiftfox is just really doing a great job of making it difficult for this Valentine to approach. Now MPGame doesn't have the meter to necessarily DHC out, and this may be a dead Valentine. No, looks like MPGame's going to change up the game.
That was so, oh my, that was so, like, I know what you're going to do right there. That was actually so galactic on MPGame's part to know that Swiftfox was probably going to go for something that would chip out so that they would be vulnerable.
For sure. For sure. A lot of pressure coming out here from Swiftfox-Dash. Okay. Let's see if they use the meter right now.
Wow!
Just got it. Yeah. Smart, actually, to conserve that meter and just go ahead and just rely on projectiles right now. Need one clean projectile to chip away at that Fruitboa.
Just avoiding everything until finally gets gunned down, but that was a long time to stay alive.
It was. That was a very solid 9 seconds.
Man, tough situation to be in right here. Oh no, gets caught trying to hit from a distance.
Oh my goodness, okay. Approaching very slowly, nice and slow, gets the assist, not the point, and tries to take the assist.
Oh, just zooms right in, gets hit, unfortunately. That was a lot of bravery, but maybe not enough thinkies.
Yeah, had to pay for that one, unfortunately, with your life. Oh my gosh.
Oh, no conversion, you absolutely needed that, and that's going to be a wrap. There's no comeback from that one.
TJ playing a much smarter game this time around. Absolutely love to see it. And TJ goes ahead and ties it up right now, 2-2. The very next winner will determine who moves forward to our main event.
So I actually, there was one moment in that stuck out to me, right? That whole thing, you could watch that whole thing back and pick out 100 super awesome moments. But there was one thing that was really incredible. There was a moment when Swiftfox was sitting back and not doing anything, sitting full screen with Sarabella, happy to stay there. I'll just be over here. I don't need to come towards you because I've already got the life lead. And I'm just going to call George, and George is going to, tiptoe over there. Hey, what's up, guys? Hey,
Oh.
No big deal. I'm just,
very
just chilling.
Classic Swiftfox move right there. The you've already lost mentality. That's not necessarily my only win condition, is getting your health to 0. And I love that acknowledgement. I really feel like controlling things like that help you inside of different phases of the match. And Swiftfox-Dash is just one of those players that when he understands how and when he can win, he takes that opportunity. He takes every single chance that he can to use it.
Yeah, so the real question is, did Swiftfox change colors specifically to be visually confusing to the Val palette?
That's actually really funny, to be honest with you. Because it happened the first match and the second. And I thought this entire time that he was just doing it to mess with us, the commentators. That's funny.
Is he taking the opportunity to be visually confusing just across the board?
It's not an unheard of technique. It's not an unheard of technique, Kai. That's why I'm very I wouldn't be surprised. But also, wow, is it not working in his favor?
Oh, BBGC Concho.
Jesus. Wonderful answer there. Yeah, happily will let Lenny soak up all of that right now. Without any meter,
needs to be
though.
Careful. You can tell he's feeling himself right now.
Yeah. He's doing the classic, I'm in the zone right now, I can't be touched, and this is not the game to mess around with, TJ.
No, I understand you're really good, but this is maybe you want to take this one absolutely seriously. Of course we're going to TJ.
The Swiftfox-Dash. Punish that. Yes.
Oh, very unfortunate there. Other side, good reset. MPGame sitting on basically one reversal death. Don't be resetting him on the ground.
Oh, really hard committed there. Yeah. Okay. Really hard committed.
Oh! Oh
okay.
No! You
Never
thought that
mind.
would clear you free, but it did not. Not enough distance, and you're toast.
Yeah. I can't see MPGame bringing it back from there. And that does go ahead and cement Swiftfox-Dash inside of the main event next week. 3-2, reverse 3-0ing MPGame. Wow.
Yeah, maybe not the 3-0 everybody saw coming, but that was a 3-0 for you. MPGame so close to kicking Swiftfox-Dash down into losers, but cannot hold onto it. Hot potato drops it on the ground. Definitely spaghetti everywhere.